There is a guy out here right now who I just drove past who is currently running. If you ever think you're the first guy to be getting after it in the morning, odds are there is somebody who is way ahead of you. The more important thing than being first is being the guy who does actually show up. That's what we're doing today.
Good morning. Today we're gonna be getting after it. We have 17 miles to run and we're gonna get started straight up. Mile 1, 8:35. Look at that beautiful sunrise. Today we have 17 miles in total, 3 miles warm up, 4.5, 650, 3 miles chill, then 3.5, 650, and then 3 mile cool down. Around that all should total us to 17. I am 1 mile in on the warm up. We're gonna keep going. My goal is once we hit the first working set, do not stop to the end. Gives me 3 miles to settle in, digest my food, and get ready for it because it's coming. Mile 2, 8:57. It is pit stop time. We're gonna get ready for the rest of the run. We've done 3 miles so far. I feel pretty good. We're gonna switch out the shoes. I feel decent. I'm hoping for the best. I believe in myself, but I know that this is gonna be hard, but that's the thing. It's supposed to be hard. If it was easy, everybody would do it. This morning, we are here just to prove to ourselves that we can do hard things. And also, to find out what it's like to be 60 days after a race, because I had 2 months to really get my act together, dial in my pacing, and figure out what am I gonna run. But I also have 2 more months to enjoy the process of learning, and that's the even more important thing. You gotta love what you do. And I do love what I do. All right, let's get the rest of the stuff out. All right, here we go. 4.5 miles, 650. Let's go for it. I believe in myself. I can do this. Mile 3, 9 minutes. Mile 4, 7:08. We're getting cooked. I'm gonna be honest, we are getting cooked. Mile 5, 7:05. I think most of this workout is gonna be trying to hold 7:05. At the very least for the first set. I don't think 650 is gonna happen. Mile 6, 7:05. 1.5 to go in this set. Mile 7, 6:57, half a mile to go. I just finished the working set. I believe I hit under 7:05 for every mile. That's pretty good because whether I like it or not, I secretly think that's gonna be my marathon pace. I just don't see dropping 15 seconds per mile over the next 2 months. So I'm just gonna have to learn how to deal with it. I don't believe in 650, but I genuinely do believe 7:05 is sustainable for 26 miles. Over the next 2 months, we're just gonna find out where that pace really lies. Mile 8, 8:26. Mile 9. We're in the middle section of the set. This is supposed to be an easy interval. And before we hit the second set of fast, I just wanted to talk for a second. I know I have my goal of going sub 3 this fall, but I don't believe it's worth dying for, and it's worth being miserable for an entire race, all to just fall apart. I personally would rather do a race where I know I can complete it, but give myself a challenge. So the plan is, over the next 2 months, I just want to find a pace that feels hard, but sustainable. And then the goal for the race is just gonna be hold that pace for the first half marathon, or at least to the other side of the bridge. And then if I'm feeling good, pick it up a little bit for the last 6 or so miles. That way I'm not burning myself out too early. I'm giving it a good effort and I'm gonna enjoy it, because ultimately the name of the game is longevity. It's not worth blowing yourself up for. So if I don't hit sub 3 this fall, it's not the end of the world, because I'm not gonna BQ this year anyways. I can hit 3 hours in the spring and that will be just fine. I am looking forward because it feels weird to say, but this is the first time I've ever kind of known what that pace I can sustain and hold is. Every time previously I just picked a number and went for it. I feel genuinely pretty confident I can go 7:05, 7:10. If I end up going 7:05 in the marathon this fall, that's okay. That's completely fine. I'm gonna be proud of it. Because guess what? That is still a PR. As for today, I have another half mile easy, and then we get back to grind mode. All right, let's go. Speed set 2 right now. Mile 10. Mile 11. Mile 12. Mile 13. Half mile to go fast. Whew. We're surviving. We may not be thriving. All right, time to cool down for a minute. We have a 3 mile cool down and then we're done for the day. All right, apparently I misread that. 3.5 miles, half mile to go. So now I gotta pick up and make up for the time I was sitting. Now we are done. Now it's 3 miles recovery. Mile 14, mile 15, 9:22. Mile 16.
Long run complete in 28 minutes.
We're done. We survived 17 miles this morning and it is 8:40. 8:40 in the morning. How do people get this done before work? I don't get it. As for the run portion of this morning, we're done. 17 miles, 2 hours and 17 minutes, 8:04 average. That's probably a pretty dang quick average for me for that distance. Best lap, 7:03, average 8:04. Max heart rate, 177, average 158. That's crazy. The elevation gain's only 250 feet. And on my home 3 mile loop, the elevation gain is like 300 feet per 3 miles. I hope you have a happy, beautiful, blessed day. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.